Hello and welcome. Very good afternoon to all of you. Thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali. Getting you updates first on the CBI team's inquiry into the coal theft case in West Bengal. In fact, the CBI team is currently in the residence of Mamata Banerjee, who is the sister-in-law of Abhishek Banerjee. The examination is being done by a team of 6 officers at her house. The examination is regarding certain financial links in the coal theft case that allegedly led to Mamata Banerjee. Meanwhile, Abhishek Banerjee's wife will also join the probe tomorrow. Abhishek Banerjee is the nephew of Mamata Banerjee and is a member of parliament from the TMC. Siddhant is now bringing us this report from Kolkata on the happenings on ground.
We are outside this residential complex where the sister-in-law of Abhishek Banerjee lives, and at around 12 this afternoon the CBI teams have gone inside and the examination is currently going on. Now this vehicle has come. This vehicle is belongs to Government of Bengal. This is what is written on the vehicle. We really don't know who is inside this vehicle, but these kinds of vehicle are going and coming out of this residential complex since morning. Now, 6 officers have gone inside, which includes 2 female officers, and we have been told by 5:30, between 5:30 to 6, the CBI teams can complete the procedure of examination and they can come out. Now, CBI is calling it an examination. They were served notices under section 160 and they are not being treated as an accused in that case. But the fact remains that CBI sources are telling us that in the due course of investigation, there were some financial links that have emerged. Those financial links hint at the wife of Abhishek Banerjee and sister-in-law, and this is perhaps the reason that their examination was needed, and they are here to do the same. Now, this entire case was registered by CBI after the vigilance report. There were a couple of raids which were conducted before. There were a couple of raids which were conducted even after the High Court's order. But yesterday, what happened was really unexpected and invited a lot of criticism from the TMC. Because the notices were served to Abhishek Banerjee's wife and his sister-in-law. TMC is calling it a witch hunt. TMC is calling it a ploy to intimidate Abhishek Banerjee and Mamata Banerjee, and TMC is saying that this is being done on the instruction of BJP, which is in power. But, this is happening amidst the election season in the Bengal, and this is perhaps the reason that this entire investigation of CBI is currently under the attack from the incumbent TMC government here in Bengal.
Okay, I have with me on the phone line Mr. Manojit Mandal of in fact, he's a TMC supporter. Mr. Mandal, good afternoon. At this stage, the kind of inputs that we are getting from the BJP side is that TMC is trying to politicize the matter. If there is nothing to hide, what is the harm in having an inquiry? Though Ruchira Banerjee and Mamata Banerjee is not accused in this case, their names apparently came up in the probe. This is what the CBI has to say.
But who is hiding what? That's why both these honorable ladies, Mr. Banerjee's wife and his sister-in-law, they are cooperating with the probe agency. So why is this, strict lie from the BJP that they are not cooperating? It doesn't mean that whenever they ask, they have to sort of present themselves on their knees. They are not accused, as you rightly pointed out. They are very much, cooperating with the, investigating agencies. And if the CBI goes with 100 media camera persons, I do not think that their privacy will sort of allow them to receive all of them together. If the CBI is so clean, if they have got the evidences, they can jolly well file the FIR first. Even then, these 2 ladies, who I believe are completely innocent, they are cooperating with the probe agencies. So this propaganda is actually being spread by the BJP as if BJP owns the CBI. I believe so. That's why it's CBI job. Let them do it. Why the BJP is shouting so much? Both Mr. Banerjee's wife and his sister-in-law.
Yes, the allegation is, Mr. Mandal, is that the proceeds and kickbacks of the coal scam has reached these 2 individuals, and therefore they are under the scanner. That they have found financial links in the sense that they have received some proceeds or kickbacks from that scam. That's the allegation, and that is something which is supported even by the ex-TMC leader Suvendu Adhikari, who goes to the extent of saying that everybody knows they benefited from the coal scam.
I wonder how does the law machinery works in this country. You were talking about allegation. What is the allegation? Show me why do you find the allegation? Allegation is prima facie found in an FIR. That is the first information report. That is the law of the land. But the fact remains that BJP for the last 5-6 years, they don't believe in the law of the land. They believe in their own laws. That's why they're issuing allegations. Why is the question of links, kickback? Why do you find them? You need to find them in a piece of paper called FIR. That is the position of law in this country. And that's why I'm calling it a political vendetta, not just vendetta. It is a complete propaganda. That propaganda machinery, unfortunately, is now being used by Central Bureau of Investigation. If there is an allegation, let them file an FIR first. Yeah, look how the whole thing is in complete contradiction. If saying that there is an allegation, as put by yourself, if there is an allegation, there should be an FIR. They are going merely as they are perhaps under the section in which they are being interrogated.
But similarly, your party has also issued a summons. This development has come, Mr. Mandal, a day after a designated MP-MLA court has summoned the Union Home Minister Amit Shah in West Bengal in connection with a defamation case that is lodged against him by your MP. So are you saying vendetta in that sense? Because close on the heels of that, we see this development.
No, first of all, the party has not summoned Mr. Amit Shah. Party cannot. It was the court of law who has issued on a summon on the basis of an allegation from Mr. Banerjee, which he is perfectly entitled to, right? He feels that he is defamed, who is an honorable MP, member of parliament.
No, but the same logic then applies to the BJP as well. The party has not done this. It's the CBI which has issued summons, informed them ahead of time, requested them to join the probe. The same logic can be used by the BJP, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Why are they tom-tomming? They are joining the probe. One has already joined, the other will join. Why are they shouting so much? Why are they shouting?
Okay.
And the fact remains, not just because of summoning Amit Shah on the basis of Mr. Banerjee's allegation, but also Pamela's arrest. Day before yesterday, what happened, on Saturday, is because of the arrest of this, a very important leader in Bengal, Pamela Goswami, who is, seen with the Home Minister, with Mr. Banerjee, with the State Chief of BJP, and what not. Maybe you find pictures with the Prime Minister as well. After this arrest of this important leader by the West Bengal government on the basis of a completely despicable charges of cocaine, holding cocaine and narcotics. I think this is returned.
So you are saying this is vendetta, or this is getting even for the arrest of Pamela Goswami, but Mr. Kunal Ghosh says it is because of the summons issued to Amit Shah. So of course, this kind of back and forth will continue for now, but we'll have to see how things resolves itself. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Manojit Mandal, with your views on this topic. In fact, let's now talk about the COVID situation in the state of Maharashtra, which is fast getting alarming. The daily rise in the number of cases has gone close to 7,000 once again. This is a very big spike now, coming after close to 4 to 5 months. This kind of a record of 6,971 COVID cases in a day. Maharashtra continues to see a rise in COVID cases, prompting the state government now to announce harsher measures, from relocking areas to shutting down schools, to banning mass gatherings. The state government has imposed measures to arrest the spread. CM Uddhav Thackeray was also seen warning people to follow the norms. However, amidst all this, violations continue to happen all across the state. Several of them are being tracked by Mirror Now. Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has warned that a second COVID wave is now knocking at our doors, and therefore a decision on a fresh lockdown will be taken in the next 8 to 10 days. The state government has banned all political and religious rallies and gatherings in the state. A week-long lockdown has been imposed in Amravati city. Night curfew has been imposed in Yavatmal from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m., which will be in effect from 1st of March. Schools and colleges to remain shut in Pune. So quite a few cities and towns have already started imposing harsher measures depending on the COVID situation and the rise in the numbers that they are witnessing.
नागपुर जिले में और शहर में केसेस जो बढ़ रही है उस पर कुछ कठोर निर्णय लिए हैं। उस पर स्कूल, कॉलेजेस, कोचिंग क्लासेस 7 मार्च तक के बंद रहेंगी। सभी मार्केट शनिवार, इतवार छोड़कर बंद रहेंगे। उसमें होटल और अत्यावश्यक सेवा यह नहीं रहेगी। जो वीकली मार्केट है वो पूरा 7 मार्च तक के बंद रहेगा। होटल, रेस्टोरेंट में 50% क्षमता में शुरू रहेंगी। रात को 9 बजे के बाद उसको बंद कर दिया जाएगा।
So why do I do the urban debate? Because when it concerns India, it's personal. I'll come. When the economy is down and jobs need to be created, yet the questions remain unanswered, it's personal. When my choice is between expensive or crumbling hospitals, it's personal. When the air is poison and the streets unsafe, it's personal. What their alliance is going to look like and stay. When speculation becomes fact and facts get twisted, it's personal. Yes, when governance impacts my life, it's personal. The truth is, I get just as affected as you do, which is why I go to the depths to find the answers, which is why I ask the hard questions, which is why I show you every side of the story, which is why I put you first, which is why I do the urban debate.
After all, Uddhav Thackeray had given all the authority to district administration to take the final call after assessing the situation. And what we just heard about the Nagpur, that the Guardian Minister of Nagpur, Nitin Raut, had clearly said, and he basically read out what exactly are the restrictions in Nagpur which will get imposed in just a few hours. So certainly the district administration will be taking the call about whether imposing Section 144, whether to impose a night curfew, and what restrictions should be there after assessing the situation. If you talk about the Pune, yes, the rising numbers in Pune, especially the COVID numbers, are really cause of concern. 2 days back, Ajit Pawar held a meeting, and after that meeting, we saw that the district administration announced that from night 11 to morning 6 p.m., people cannot roam on the streets, or they cannot come out of their house. Only people who are related to the essential services, they can only come out of their houses and they can continue their work in the night. Even Pune district have taken a decision not to open school, colleges again, because the state government had said from 15th of February the colleges can reopen, but here the Pune district administration had taken this decision not to reopen the schools and colleges. So certainly these kind of measures the district level authorities will be taking after assessing the situation, and especially after monitoring that how the numbers are rising.
Mayuresh was giving us an idea of the various top 5 affected districts and how the numbers are stacked up. Clearly, quite a few areas of concern, with people now lowering the guard and thronging to wedding halls and also attending public gatherings without maintaining social distancing. So that is now being cracked down upon. Civic authorities in Maharashtra have increased surprise checks at wedding halls. For instance, Mumbai and Palghar district authorities conducted surprise raids at a wedding hall and found, in one instance, 300 people attending a wedding, which is way above the permissible limit. The visuals on your screen will show you how people are thronging these wedding venues without wearing masks and with no semblance of social distancing. So those are the pictures we have accessed on the kind of violations that are taking place across Maharashtra. Let's take a short break here. News and updates continue on the other side. Stay with us. welcome back. Let's tell you what happened in the Puducherry Assembly earlier today, where the floor test was conducted. The Congress government had to prove its majority and it failed. The government of V. Narayansamys fell in Puducherry as they were reduced to a number below the majority mark. Following the floor test, the ruling party MLAs walked out of the assembly as soon as the speaker announced that the nominated MLAs will be allowed to vote. It became amply clear that the Congress government has been reduced to a minority. The Congress government collapsed after it failed to prove its numbers on the floor of the House. Let's listen in to what the Chief Minister had to say on the developments.
Definitely, yes. Today, an hour ago, we saw Puducherry former Chief Minister Narayansamys tendering his resignation, and we are yet to waiting for an official.
Democracy has been assassinated in Puducherry. You know very well, we are having 12 elected MLAs who are supporting this government. In opposition, there are only 11 elected MLAs. As per concern of the Legislative Assembly, we are having quorum, we are having full majority. But in order to topple us, in order to destabilize the elected government, in order to destabilize the Congress government, this Modi government is playing horse trading in Puducherry. For that reason, they have given voting rights to the nominated MLAs. It is a case why they are not permitted to vote, why they are not allowed to vote in the election of Rashtrapati, that is the President of India. When the President of election comes, the Election Commission doesn't allow the nominated MLAs to vote. Only they allows the elected MLAs to vote. This is my question to the Supreme Court. If at all in future also, if we win 16 MLAs, if the opposition is 14, after a month, after a 2 month, after a 3 month, why can't this central government can appoint 3 MLAs and topple the government? This is an injustice to the democracy.
Joining me is the former Chief Minister of Puducherry, V. Narayansamys. Sir, thank you so much for talking to us. Sir, what went wrong, sir? Till day before yesterday, you were confident that you had the required numbers to win the trust vote. What went wrong, sir?
No, as far as I am concerned, under the constitution, under the rule, the nominated members have no voting right. But it was told, and especially these 3 nominated members have been nominated here. We have 1 member, Sri Sankar, he passed away. Within 10 days of his death, new member has been nominated. It is a ploy by BJP. The conspiracy that has been hatched by NR Congress and ADMK and BJP, they joined together. We have got elected members of 13 people. They have got only 11 people. Even then, after 2 people resigning, it has come to 12. There were only 11 members. Taking these 3 nominated members who have no voting right, they toppled my government. And the people of Puducherry, they know pretty well. The conspiracy was hatched by, what is the game plan of BJP? The BJP has been implementing this agenda of telling people that toppling the elected government, whether it is Congress elected government, they succeeded in Arunachal Pradesh, luring the MLAs, Manipur luring the MLAs, in Goa purchasing the MLAs, in Karnataka toppling the government by luring the MLAs, in Madhya Pradesh dividing the Congress party. This has been their game plan. They implemented it in Puducherry also.
The outgoing Chief Minister there clearly blaming the BJP for horse trading that has led to the fall of the Congress government. Let's in fact listen in to Mirna correspondent Mugilan reporting on the latest events.
Definitely, yes. Today, an hour ago, we saw Puducherry former Chief Minister Narayansamys tendering his resignation, and we are yet to waiting for an official confirmation from the Lieutenant Governors about the acceptance of the resignation letter. And after submitting his resignation letter, we saw Chief Minister Narayansamys saying that they will face the elections, and he also said that the people of Puducherry will teach a lesson to the opposition government for toppling the government at the very last minute. And now the opposition parties are in a huddle. They are meeting at a place and discuss about the future course of action, because when we spoke with the NRC Congress leader N Rangasamys, he said that he will be discussing with the alliance partners about staking claim to form the government. But reports say that Narayansamys is quite hesitant to form the government, as it only another 10 or 20 days left before the election announcements come in. So the opposition party is now in a meeting. They are discussing about how to go about this situation, whether to stake claim to form the government or wait for the governor's action. So we are once the governor formally and officially accepts the resignation, we will get to know what really pans up, because it is left to the governor's recommendation also. So the governor will wait for the opposition. She will wait for some time whether to see the opposition coming forward to stake claim to form the government, or she might make a recommendation to the Home Ministry about implementing the president's rule. So we have to wait and watch what really going to happen in next 24 to 48 hours. But now, as of now, the opposition parties are meeting and they are discussing about the future course of action.
Let's talk about the fuel prices now. Certain states have taken a decision to reduce the VAT and thereby bring down the fuel prices in those states. Now, these 4 states are Rajasthan, Assam and Meghalaya, as well as West Bengal. In fact, these 4 states have cut taxes for fuel at a time when the central government have refused to cut down the excise. Rajasthan has reduced its VAT by 2% from 38 to 36%, while Bengal has reduced VAT by 1 rupees per litre. Assam has reduced additional taxes by as much as 5 rupees per litre, while Meghalaya has outshone all the other states by reducing both petrol and diesel prices by over 7 rupees. That's it for now. News and updates continue here on Mirror Now. Do stay with us. Also visit us on mirrornownews.com and follow us on our social media handles for more updates. Thanks for watching.